the book of Mark, chapter 5 and verse 36. As soon as YAHAWASHI heard the word that was spoken, he saith unto the ruler of the synagogue, be not afraid, only believe. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah for the GMS Denver camp, doing a quick lesson in regards to the most important thing that we have in this truth, man, which is faith. All right, because the Lord YAHAWASHI was getting at that right here. He said, be not afraid, only believe. When you believe, that means you have faith. And who do we have faith in? We have faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI. And that's what matters, man. Okay? We're here to build up our faith in the Lord, man, because that's how we're going to be saved, man. Because you got a lot of Israelites out here who harp on the law, keeping all the laws, knowing that we can't do it in perfection. So that's out of the window, man. We ain't going to be saved by keeping the law. All right? There's no point in boasting and bragging in all the laws that you keep, so to speak. All right? You know, the main thing is having faith. And Israelite groups out there have gotten, you know, got no GMS, a Great Millstone, and we're mocking at us saying that we're faith-based Israelites. Like, that's that's the main thing, man. That's how we're going to be saved. And that's what we're doing this for, to be saved. Everything else, you know, is, I'm not going to say is not necessary, but everything else pales in comparison to having faith in the Lord, man. Okay? We're not justified by the law. Let's get that. Let's get a precept on that real quick. All right, here we have the book of Galatians, chapter 2 and verse 16. And it says, knowing that a man is not, Salakia, hold on. Okay, so it says, Salakia, Galatians 2 and verse 16, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. Even we have believed in YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, that we might be justified by the faith of the anointed, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. Okay, there you go. It's right there, plain as day. All right, does that mean that we just go out here and sin and just do a bunch of wicked shit because we're not justified by the law? No, man. No, because if you had true faith in the Lord, YAHAWASHI, you're going to try to follow the law to the best of your abilities. All right? You see that? But the thing is, we're not saved by keeping the laws, man. So Israelites out there that are trying to be over righteous and brag about the laws that they keep, just know that if you offended one point of the law, you offended all of it, man. And you're worthy of death. All right? So we're going to be saved and justified by what? Faith in YAHAWASHI. That is the message. That's how we're going to escape the judgments that are coming. By faith in YAHAWASHI. And you show your faith by your works. Okay? I believe that's in the book of James. You know what? Matter of fact, let me not quote that. Let's just go ahead and get it. Let's get the one where it says if you offend in one law, you offend in all. Let's get that real quick. Right, here it is, right here in the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, for whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. So this is the Lord letting you know, man, through the scriptures, that we cannot be justified by trying to keep the law. All right? You see, you're not going to be brought up into the chariot, all right, of salvation when the Lord returns because of you keeping the laws. Nah, it's not going to happen. Okay? We come under the banner of YAHAWASHI. He's our covering, and you must believe in him. That's what this thing is about, man. Okay? It's not about, you know, having the most viewers and subscribers on your channel. All right? You know, it's not about how much money you got, how extensive your vocabulary is, how well of an orator you are when you make your videos. It's not about having a a 4K camera and having the best visual effects. It's not about being popular. Okay, this thing is about faith in YAHAWASHI. That's how we're going to be saved, man. All right? Because it's not going to matter how many subscribers you got in your channel. It's not going to matter how many views you got or how many people are in your congregation when all hell breaks loose. The only currency that's going to be valuable in that time is what? Faith in the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Okay? When you got a fucking rifle pointed at your head, all right, when Esau, starts kicking indoors and whatnot, you're going to have that faith, man, that the Lord can deliver you. When they bring forth the RFID microchip and make it mandatory for you to buy and sell, all right, you're going to have faith in YAHAWASHI. It all comes back to faith in the Lord, man. Do you really believe in YAHAWASHI? This ain't no dick measuring contest. Like a lot of Israelites like to make this thing, man. All right? Who has the best garments? I did more videos than you. Come on, man. That's so stupid. When it comes down to it, when it's just you in Jacob's trouble and your life is on the line, all right, you're facing death, it's going to have to come down to, do you really believe in YAHAWASHI? That's what this is all about, man. That's our message. Trust in YAHAWASHI. And yeah, I was correct. This is also in James, the 2nd chapter. All right, James chapter 2 and verse 18. And it says, yeah, a man may say thou hast faith and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. What does that mean? You got men out there that say they got faith, right? They say they really believe in the Lord YAHAWASHI through thick and through thin, right? You see? And they don't got no works, meaning they're not doing shit. All right? The men of the Lord who truly believe, they're active in the ministry. Okay? You got the prophets that are out there putting out these videos, the teachers, edifying the elect. All right? And you have those who are the 1/3 remnant who might not be prophets. They might not make videos, but what are they doing? They're sharing the videos. They're believing on YAHAWASHI. They're changing their ways. When you change your ways and you try to align yourself with the will of the Lord, you try to start following the laws to the best of your ability, that's you showing your faith, that you believe this is the right way. All right? You're not going to be saved because you're keeping the laws, but you're going to show that you believe by trying to keep the laws to the best of your abilities. All right? Because you know the law is right, man. The law is perfect, man. It's for your own benefit. All right? But where we fall short, the Lord covers us. So it's not about just keeping the laws, man. Though it is a part of what we do because we're showing our faith through that. It's just a side effect of faith. Okay? So yeah, man. It's all about faith. Believing in the Lord, man. All right. Now here we have Romans chapter 14 and verse 23. And it says, and he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin. That's how heavy the Lord is on having faith, man. All right. Meaning believe on me. All right. YAHAWASHI, believe on YAHAWASHI, man. That's what he's telling us. He was always telling his disciples, oh, ye of little faith. All right? Because it all came down to believing in him, man. That the Heavenly Father sent him. And that he has the way to eternal life. Everything else is pretty much, you got these Israelite groups out there. All right? Or they out there, bringing all these gimmicks and shit. And the elder apostles going on this all the time, man. Stay away from these Israelite groups that have a bunch of goddamn gimmicks. All right? Mixtapes and, DVDs and, all this extra bullshit that doesn't have anything to do with believing in YAHAWASHI. All right? You see? It's not about that. It's not about how much money you can make off of your congregation. That's what they do. They make money off of their congregation and they're feeding them lies. They're not building their faith up. They're carnal. They're making the Father's house a house of merchandise. And the Lord YAHAWASHI was strictly against that. This is a house of prayer, a house of faith. as the Lord said. Because that's all that matters. You see? All right? Everything else outside of it is not going to get you saved. It's not going to get you salvation. All right? Because you got a lot of Israelites that they get drawn into that gimmicky bullshit that these other Israelite groups come with. Here at Great Millstone, we don't do that. We just give you the word raw. We give you the edification to build you up in the faith in YAHAWASHI so that you can be stable in the times we're coming into. Okay? Because shit is gonna get crazy out here, and if you ain't got your faith built up, you're gonna crumble, man. You gonna fall. You're damned already if you doubt. If you doubt the Lord, you doubt his ability to save you because you were too worried about the other gimmicks and bullshit that they bring into Israel. Going on different podcasts and shit. You know, you got Israelite groups out there mixing and mingling, all right, with these 2/3 and not even trying to reprove them. All right? YAHAWASHI, when he was amongst the sinners, he was doing what? Rebuking and reproving them. Showing them the right way. Not trying to, fit in with them. Okay? But anyway, the point is that you can't doubt, man. Your main currency in this thing is faith. All right? So yeah, man. And if you partaking or eating of this truth, you know what I'm saying? You're an Israelite. You know that you're an Israelite. You got a platform. You preaching the word. But if you're not doing it in faith, then you're gonna die, man. Because you don't truly believe. You're doing it for show. You're doing it to be seen of men. For you have ulterior motives. This is deadly serious. You can front like you believe all day in front of people. All right, but when it really comes down to it, the only way you're gonna be delivered from this death that's coming, all right, is through faith in the Lord YAHAWASHI. I want to bring this out. I was doing some reading earlier today, and I came across this. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 30. I'm gonna read down. It says, "What shall we say then? That the Gentiles which follow not after righteousness have attained to righteousness, even the righteousness which is of faith." You see that? Look at our forefather Abraham. He was justified through what? Through faith, not by keeping the laws, man. He was uncircumcised when he was following YAHAWASHI, should I say. Okay? You see? And his faith was imputed unto him for righteousness. All right? And we, in these last days, we're likened unto the Gentiles of old, the Israelite foreigners that fell away from the ways, of YAHAWASHI. They came back and they were joined back, unto the family through their faith. You see? That's how we are in these last days, because we can't keep the law perfectly. We're joined back through faith. All right, let's get that scripture that I mentioned about Abraham. All right, here we got it right here. Romans chapter 4 and verse 16. "Therefore, it is of faith that it might be by grace, to the end the promise might be sure to all the seed, not to that only which is of the law, but to that also which is of the faith of Abraham, who is the father of us all. As it is written, I have made thee a father of many nations, before him who he believed, even the Most High, who quickeneth the dead, and calleth those things which be not as though they were. Who against hope believed in hope, that he might become the father of many nations, according to that which was spoken, so shall thy seed be." The Lord told Abraham he's going to make him a father of many nations, and Abraham believed. "And being not weak in faith, he considered not his own body now dead, when he was about 100 years old, neither yet the deadness of Sarah's womb," because he gave him a child, gave him children. All right, because Sarah, his wife, was barren; she couldn't conceive. But the Lord told him by the angel that, that his wife would conceive, and Abraham believed, man, and it came to pass. Faith. Okay. "He staggered not at the promise of the Most High through unbelief, but was strong in faith, giving glory to the Most High." So the Lord told him he's going to have, a seed of his own. He just gave thanks to the Lord. He said, "Oh shit, call all YAHAWASHI," because he believed it. He didn't question it like, hey, Lord, I don't know, I don't. Nah, man. That's the type of faith that we gotta have in the time we're coming into. Jacob's trouble. The Lord operates in the realm of faith, man. The Lord can't stand somebody who don't believe. So it doesn't matter how many fridges you got on, how many garments you got, how much money you got, how many videos you put up, how well you can speak, how many followers, subscribers you got, how many precepts you can memorize. If you don't believe in the word, then it don't matter. All right? And being fully persuaded that what he had promised, he was able also to perform. The Lord said he's going to save us from Esau, the so-called white man, when he comes out having great wrath. He's going to save us from all the shit that's coming down the pipe, man, from famine, chaos, pestilence. Don't question how. Just believe like Abraham did. That's how we got to be. And a lot of you Israelites ain't got that, man. You here for other reasons. And therefore, it was imputed unto him, or imputed to him for righteousness. Faith in the Lord, man. That's counted for righteousness. Okay? It all comes down to, do you really believe in what the Lord has said, man? Because if you do, then you're going to move in a certain way. All right? And your works will show forth. All right, now it goes on to say, check it out. Now, it was not written for his sake alone that it was imputed to him, but for us also, to whom it shall be imputed, if we believe on him that raised up YAHAWASHI, our Lord, from the dead. You see, the Lord is telling us that we're going to be saved through faith. The Lord's going to count our faith as righteousness, though we can't keep the law 100%, man. Okay? There you go. For all you Israelites out there that think that you're going to be justified by the laws, man. No, man. It's through faith. Just like our forefather Abraham. He was accepted because of his faith, man. He was known as a friend of the Most High. Come on, man. All right, so continuing on back in Romans chapter 9. Now, verse 31 says, but Israel, which followed after the law of righteousness, have not attained to the law of righteousness. Now, that might be confusing to somebody, all right? But, through the Spirit, this is talking about the Israelites who followed after the law and used the law for their righteousness, because the law is righteous. Don't get it twisted. They were following the law of righteousness, but they have not attained to the law of faith, which is righteousness as well. That's what it's talking about. Wherefore, because they sought it not by faith, you see, but as it were by the works of the law, for they stumbled at that stumbling stone. And a lot of Israelites, they stumble on the law, man. IUIC pushes that heavily, but they don't really go into, the faith topics like GMS does. All right. They're all harping about the law, man. Look, you can't keep the law 100%. If a man says he does, he's a fucking liar. All right. And when you bear false witness, that's a sin. So how you're breaking the law right there? All right. You see? As it is written, behold, I lay in Zion a stumbling stone and rock of offense, and whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed. You see that? It's all about believing on YAHAWASHI. He was that rock of offense. He offended the Pharisees and the wicked Sadducees that were all about the law. And they're actually fucking hypocrites because they were breaking the law. Okay? You see? Those who have faith in the Lord YAHAWASHI are not going to be ashamed in the time of trouble. Those who are going to be ashamed are those who didn't really believe. All right, we got John chapter 11 and verse 25. We're going to close it in a couple of minutes. It says, YAHAWASHI said unto her, he's talking to Martha, by the way. All right. YAHAWASHI said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And this is when, YAHAWASHI raised up Lazarus, their brother, or from the dead. All right. YAHAWASHI, he's the way, the truth, and the life. We got to believe in him. That's how we going to get up out of here, man. That's how we going to be saved. Okay? And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this? Do you got faith in that? The Lord YAHAWASHI was asking. All right? And the elect, the answer to this question is yes. Okay? Even when all odds are stacked against us and it seems impossible, we're going to believe in YAHAWASHI. He's going to come through and save us, man. And that's exactly why the elect are not going to take the RFID microchip under the threat of death. All right? Which is the, the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, which is going to be soon made mandatory. All right? So this is the currency that we have, man. The faith in YAHAWASHI, which is a gift. Matter of fact, let's get that. We'll close with that. All right, so here it is, the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, and verse 8. For by grace are ye saved. You see? Ain't that what we want? To be saved? Through faith. And that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High. So we're not going to be saved by having 4K cameras and, all this extra shit that a lot of these groups, well, I ain't going to say a lot of these groups, but IUIC in particular, all right, they just had a video of a guy saying that you got to have a 4K camera. You got to have the best visual effects to reach Israel. All right. We're supposed to just teach the word, man, and have faith in the word that we're teaching. That's how we're going to be saved, man. All the other stuff is extra, man. It's extra. This is the main thing right here. Okay. Not of works, lest any man should boast. You see? We are totally dependent on YAHAWASHI. All right? That's it, man. All this, extra shit like prepping and storing up ammunition and guns like these people like to say on YouTube, these preppers, all their channels and whatnot. You even got Israelites that are into that shit too. Trying to make homesteads and think they're going to evade the coming chaos by doing all these things. Look, man, we're saved by what? Grace through faith. That is it. The Lord's going to make a way for his elect, those who believe on him, man. All right? So, yeah, I'm going to end it right there. Just a quick lesson. All right? If you ever get confused about where you stand in this thing of ours, remember, it's all about faith in the Lord YAHAWASHI. Keep it simple. I'm going to end it right there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahashem YAHAWASHI, and Kwame Sharala and Ababa Ball. Just believe.